Hello and welcome to the April Sunday Scoop. April was a huge month for us. First, we launched our new V2 UI, and the community response to that has been amazing. Second, the whole team met up in Austin, Texas for Consensus, a large cryptocurrency conference. We got to meet lots of people in the industry. We got to hang out with each other, which as a fully remote team, we don't get to do often. And we got to meet up with other people in the Cardano community, specifically at an event hosted by Big Pay where I gave a small talk. First, let's look at what some of the reaction from the community to our new V2 UI has been. Shortly after our launch, we all flew into Austin, Texas to meet up for Consensus. Consensus is a fairly large cryptocurrency-focused conference hosted by CoinDesk. As a fully remote team, we don't get to meet up very often. One of our developers is in Germany, another is in Idaho, Dan, who you'll hear from in a minute, is in California, I'm in New York. So we're all over the place, and it was really great to get people together, enjoy some barbecue, go axe throwing, network with other people in the community, and we took the opportunity to run kind of a small hackathon among the team to see what we could build in a couple of hours. Here's Dan to tell you a bit more about that.
Being a fully remote company means that sometimes events like Consensus are one of the few times that we get together as a team to really just collaborate and get to hang out with each other in person. So we decided to take advantage of being together this year at Consensus to, I guess, get together and do a little bit of work in the format that we called kind of a mini hackathon. And what that means to us is basically a set period of time, right, where we all got together outside of the conference, kind of huddled up in a hotel conference room, and really started to talk about some ideas that we thought we could knock out in the span of a couple hours. And this is normally stuff that we'd never be able to get to just given our normal workload with our DEX product and some of the other stuff that we have in the pipeline. So this was more something just that we could take advantage of being in person and getting to know each other as we work in the trenches together on an idea. So we started down the process of doing this with kind of like an abbreviated version of the process that we use internally to decide what to work on. And what this looks like in practice is really just starting to source different ideas from different team members. Of course, we talked about this in advance of Consensus and started to generate some ideas individually. So this was when the first time we all got together in the conference room. We started to jot some of these down. And what this looks like is basically just using sticky notes and using a simple note and vote process, which is really just sourcing ideas from the group. Everybody throws them up on the board. Everybody gets 3 votes. You vote for the best ideas that you like the most with your 3 votes, and then the best ones bubble to the top. So the concept we ultimately decided to work on was solving the problem of active traders needing a way to easily observe and copy trades to inform their trading strategy. Now, we approached this from a bunch of different angles, and ultimately we decided that active traders, our core users of the DEX, were the ones we really wanted to target this solution toward. We discussed their different pain points and their different challenges, and we really found that having a way to easily observe trades that are ongoing in the marketplace, especially if you're a novice trader, are a really good way to get started, so you can see other people's strategies and start to employ some things you like and avoid the things you don't like and build that into your own trading strategy. So eventually, the ultimate desired outcome of this would be that traders would then build a trading strategy that works for them using the intel that they gather from other people executing trades. And thanks to the nature of the blockchain, all this information is visible and accessible. You just need the right tool set to be able to access that. So once we decided on this problem statement and kind of authored that, we kind of set that as our North Star and decided to get to work. So we split up into kind of 2 teams, one team to handle the back end, one team to handle the front end. And what we ultimately ended up building was an interface which allows basically a user to enter a wallet address and to see the different trades that are going on within that wallet address that the owner of that address has actually executed on their behalf. So This isn't complete yet. We only had a couple hours when we got down to actually building it, and it was on the kind of the last day we were all together, the Friday that consensus ended. So we're excited about getting this out in the world. We're going to continue working on it. We're building some budget time into our next couple sprints to make sure that we can actually publicize it, and get it out there for you all to try. So we're excited. We spent a lot of time on this, a lot of hard effort, and just hacking away at it. We're going to spend a little bit more time. So anyway, hope you found that helpful. Hope that provided a little bit of insight into our thinking and how our team works and how we start to approach problems and building things for all of you. And we'd love to hear your feedback. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the concept. And yeah, that's it. And we'll see you for the next scoop next month.
Beyond that hackathon, here's some other footage and pictures of us enjoying our time in Austin. And that's it for this month. The team is back hard at work on some new features for the decks, including improved charts, zaps, and update order. I hope to be able to show those off to you in next month's Sunday Scoop. Until then, bye.